I'm about to do your Virgo March 2021 love reading, and in this reading we're going to take a look at the status of the love connection between you and your romantic person of interest. Virgo, how is it going? Come on in, have a seat, make yourself comfortable. My name's Alan from UnknownTruthTarot.com. Welcome back to another Virgo love reading video. If this is your first time here and you have questions that you want answered about your romantic love life or your relationship, then start now by subscribing and clicking the bell icon so you always get notified whenever I post a new Virgo love reading for you. Now let's get on with this Virgo reading for today, because today we're going to take a look at the status of the love connection between you and your romantic person of interest. And I'm going to do that by pulling one card to represent the mutual point of interest between the two of you. Then I'm going to pull 3 cards for you, Virgo, 3 cards for your person, and then I'm going to clarify all of it with the second deck just to make sure we can get down to the bottom of the unknown truth about what's really going on in this love connection of yours. Now just keep in mind that this is a general reading, which means I'm not tapping into your specific energy as an individual person. I'm tapping into the collective energy of the group of Virgo people that I'm supposed to be getting messages for. And because of that, it's not even possible that it's going to resonate with literally every single Virgo person on the whole planet all at the same time. And it's even possible in general readings like this for energies to get flip-flopped around backwards. Actually, that happens pretty frequently. So you just got to take it as it resonates. Now, regardless of how this reading resonates for you, you still might want to check your moon sign, your rising sign, and your Venus sign videos, just because they can give you more insight and more clarity about what's really going on in your particular situation. And you can find the links to those videos in the description box down below. Now, enough yakking. These cards are ready to talk to you, Virgo, so let's get on with it. Let's start by getting one card, just one please, to represent the mutual point of interest between Virgo and their romantic person of interest here in March 2021, please. What is going on? Okie dokie. Now let's get 3 cards for you, Virgo. What's going on with Virgo as it relates to their person and the status of the connection between the two of them here in March 2021, please? Okay, you got a bonus card, it would appear, Virgo. We got 4 instead of 3. That's cool with me. Now, I'm hoping I can get you a good reading today. My dad was a Virgo. I've got a couple of Virgo placements in my chart. My Mars and my Mercury are both in Virgo. My dad, let's see, he passed away 11 years ago this July from cancer. So I've definitely got a special place in my heart for you, Virgo. Hopefully we can get a good reading. What's going on with Virgo's person of interest as it relates to Virgo and the connection between the two of them here in March 2021, please? Let's get 3 cards represent Virgo's person's energy in this connection for March 2021. One more, please. Thank you. Okay. All right. On the bottom of the deck, the overall energy of this reading is the 5 of Wands. Now, this is Leo energy. Excuse me, I'm all choked up. 5s are conflict. Wands are about passion and desire. So this is some sort of a conflict in your desires, some sort of an internal conflict where you're like struggling inside yourself. You're pulling yourself in multiple different directions at the same time. A piece of you wants one thing, another piece of you wants this opposite thing of that, and you're going back and forth inside yourself, having some sort of an internal conflict about something. So that's the overall energy of the reading. Now, this mutual point of interest, this is shared energy between the two of you. So either you have said something or done something and it's got your person thinking, feeling, or acting this way, or vice versa. They've said or done something and it's got you thinking, feeling, acting this way. More often than not, this is affecting both of you. So it's possible something is going on that's got you both thinking, feeling, and acting this way. And the mutual point of interest between the two of you for March 2021, Virgo, is the Tower. So the Tower is usually a pretty scary card for people. This is like some massive change taking place, some abrupt shift, abrupt change, like a foundation rocking event. You can see the lightning bolt coming down from the universe crashing into the Tower. Now, this is not really a case of like, you know, a literal building being destroyed. It's not like your guys' garage has exploded all over your backyard or your house fell down or something like that. This is more of like a metaphor for some internal structure that you guys have, some, like belief system, some mental model of the world, the way that you believe things are, the way you believe things work, somehow has now shifted. Something has abruptly changed in that, and it's kind of leaving you with this, like, what the kind of moment, where all of a sudden, like, things are just, what? So this is some sort of a foundation rocking event. Now, this is card 16 of the Major Arcana. In numerology, for 16, you would add 1 and 6 together to get 7. 7 is the number of the divine. So this, like, the question most people ask when they go through a tower moment is, why is this happening to me? And it's really not happening to you, it's happening for you. This is the divine stepping in to remove something from your life that's probably not where you're supposed to be, probably not serving you. So now, this is not always a bad card. Although sometimes it can be. At the moment, it feels like a bad thing. But every time you have a tower moment, something good comes out of it. So let's clarify this tower and find out what's going on. Tell me more about this tower between Virgo and their person in March 2021. Why is this tower here as the mutual point of interest between Virgo and their person here in March 2021? Let's get 2 more on this tower, please. Okay. All right, we'll take it. Thank you. Okay. On the bottom of the deck, we have the 10 of Swords. Now, this is a swift ending to something. Usually it's a painful ending to something. Sometimes it's an ending that you don't see coming, hence the swords being stuck in this dude's back. Sometimes it's an ending in betrayal, hence the swords being stuck in this dude's back. It's like something that snuck up on him he didn't see coming. No matter what this is an ending to something. So let's see what's going on. That's what the tower is about. It's an ending to something. To clarify the tower, we have the Ace of Wands, the 4 of Pentacles, and the 4 of Cups. So this Ace of Wands, this represents a passionate new beginning in something. So we have some sort of a tower moment, some sort of an ending related to a passionate new beginning. We have this 4 of Pentacles. This is Capricorn energy. This is an energy of holding on tightly to something and not wanting to let go of it. Now, a lot of times when you have a tower moment happen in your life, the universe, the divine, source, spirit, God, however you want to look at that, has already given you hints along the way that, look, dude, this is not where you're supposed to be. Look, dude, this is not for you. You should move out of this tower, move out of this structure that you've built in your life, because it's not for you. And most of the time, stubborn as humans that we are, we don't listen. And eventually the universe gets tired of messing around with this, and they're just like, okay, clearly this dude is not going to listen, so I'm just going to knock the tower down and give him no choice in the matter. I'm going to force his hand and make him move on. So it looks like there's something that you guys are holding on tightly to. Either you, your person, both of you, holding on tightly to something and not wanting to let go of it. And that could be what brought the tower moment in here. We've also got another 4. So we've got 2 4s here. 4 of Cups. This is either like emotional discontentment. Like you can see the person in the card here. They're not really happy with these 3 cups that they've got. They've got their body language all like closed off. Crossed arms, crossed legs. They just have this like blah look on their face. Not really content with what they've got. So much so that they're thinking about this other thing that they believe might bring them more happiness, more emotional fulfillment. Now, a lot of times for me as a reader, what this card represents is that there is a love offer on the table between the 2 of you already. It just hasn't been accepted or rejected yet. It's just been left hanging here in the air. So it's one of those 2 things. Either some emotional discontentment going on, some not being happy about something, or there's a love offer on the table and it hasn't been accepted or rejected yet. It's possible, excuse me, I need to get a drink here. I'm all choked up. Now it's possible that this love offer hasn't been accepted or rejected because one or both of you is still holding on tightly to something from your past, not really wanting to let go of it, and that's preventing you from taking the love offer. It's definitely about some new beginning and passion here. We've got the overall energy being some internal conflict related to passion and desire here. So it's like, it's almost like there's something some new beginning here, a love offer on the table, and the thing that's preventing it is you're holding on to something else that you don't really want to let go of. And what it looks like is happening is we're having an ending here, a very abrupt shift in that. And this is like a game-changing event. This doesn't really feel like a bad tower. This feels like if this love offer gets accepted, it's going to be a game changer for both of you. It's going to be a very abrupt shift in both of your lives. That's what it's feeling like to me. Something is coming to an end here. I'm hoping that it's this holding on tightly to whatever this is that's preventing this love offer from being accepted. I know it's about love because right under this Ten of Swords, we have the Ten of Cups. This is the happy fairy tale ending card. This is good energy. This is about two people who individually are emotionally happy, full of love for themselves, content in and of themselves emotionally, not needing someone else or something else external to them to bring them happiness. They get their happiness from inside themselves. It's two people in that state coming together into union to form a very happy connection, a happy family, like the happy fairy tale ending. This is most people's goal when it comes to love and emotion. So some sort of an ending taking place that looks like it opens the door for this Ten of Cups between the two of you. So that's good. Just somebody's internally conflicted, one or both of you is internally conflicted, possibly because not wanting to let go of something from the past. Now, that's the mutual point of interest. That's the shared energy between the two of you for March 2021. Virgo, your energy, you have the Lovers, the Three of Wands, the Nine of Swords, and the Knight of Swords. So this Lovers card, this is Gemini energy. This is a very powerful love connection. This is I breathe you in, you breathe me in. We're soulmates, we're twin flames. Whatever label you want to put on that, it's that level of a powerful connection between the two of you. This is divine feminine, divine masculine energy here. This is a card that tells me that these are probably two people that are supposed to be together. Let's clarify this Lovers for you, Virgo. Tell me more about the Lovers for Virgo here in March 2021, please. Why is this Lovers card here for Virgo in March 2021? Okay, we'll take two. That's fine. No problem. All right. On the bottom of the deck, we have the Seven of Pentacles. Now, this is, let's see, Taurus energy here. This is an energy of taking a pause to reflect and take stock of this connection, of this whole situation. And what you're doing is you're looking at these seeds that have been planted and you're trying to decide, is this worth investing in or not? Is this going to turn into the Ten of Pentacles that I really want? Or is this maybe a situation that's not going to pan out the way I want it to, and maybe it's time for me to cut my losses and move on? So this is a period of time where you're pausing to reflect on this and ask yourself those types of questions, contemplate those types of things about this love connection, apparently. So to clarify that Lovers card, we have the Six of Pentacles, the Eight of Wands, the Seven of Wands, and the Four of Wands. So we've got quite a bit of wands out here already. There's three wands in a row. We got another wands card here, the Ace. The overall energy is a wands card. I see two wands cards in your person. You have a wands card again yourself coming out. It's possible you're dealing with a fire sign. It's also just possible that there is a lot of passion and desire between the two of you here. Now, this Six of Pentacles, this is more Taurus energy. This is generosity. This is reciprocity. Like, you scratch my back and I'll scratch your back. You take care of me, I'll take care of you. So this represents a very balanced connection, an equal give and take type of a connection here. Very powerful love connection. We have the Eight of Wands, Sagittarius energy. This is second fastest moving energy in the whole tarot deck. This is like a lot of energy coming at you all at one time. This is like almost like trying to take a drink out of a fire hose or something like that. Now, this can represent rapid back and forth passionate communication between the two of you. It can represent rapid forward movement, rapid forward progress. It can represent like communication back and forth between the airwaves, like text messaging and things like that. It can even represent travel over pretty large distances. So this is a fast moving energy here. Possible that you guys have been communicating back and forth about this love connection. Possible that we're just making some quick progress here. We're trying to make some quick progress. It's even possible that this is like a lot coming at you all at once. Now we've got the 7 of Wands next, so we're going backwards from the 8 to the 7 here. This is Leo energy. This is an energy of being defensive about something. These other wands right here represent other people, their words, their actions, their opinions, what they're saying, what they think about this situation, and possibly you defending yourself against it. This can also represent you being willing to fight for what it is that you desire, being willing to like defend your position on something, defend your stance on something, fight for what it is that you believe in, fight for what you want. The final card we have to clarify the lovers is the 4 of Wands. Now the 4s are about stability, so this is stability of the home life, stability of the family life, stability of this really powerful connection between the two of you. These 4 wands represent 1111, which is the number of manifestation. Now this is like a card of celebrating something actually being manifested into the physical 3D reality here. So manifesting going on, looking like you're wanting to move forward rapidly into a balanced connection, some stable connection, being willing to fight for what it is that you want. Now the next card we have in your energy, Virgo, is the 3 of Wands. This is Aries energy. So we went backwards from the 8 to the 7. Now we're going backwards from the 4 to the 3. So we have a little bit of regression going on here, not going in the correct direction. In the 4 of Wands, this is celebrating the thing you've manifested actually showing up. In the 3 of Wands, this is the beginning stages of manifesting something. Like in the 2 of Wands, if we go back one more step, the guy is at a crossroads. He's at a fork in the road. He's at some decision point about which path leads him to the world that he really wants and which path does he need to leave behind. Well, in the 3 of Wands, where you are now, you've already chosen your path. You've already started taking active steps down that path. And you've got this positive expectancy that something good is going to come out of the path you've chosen. It just hasn't materialized into the physical 3D reality yet. You're still waiting on it to show up. So this is an energy of waiting on something, but having a positive expectancy that it's actually going to get here. So tell me more about this 3 of Wands for Virgo here in March 2021, please. Why is this 3 of Wands here for Virgo? Okay, let's see what we have. On the bottom of the deck, we have that 10 of Cups again, that happy fairy tale ending card, this powerful love connection between the two of you where you're coming together into union, forming a happy family. So we already saw similar energy here with the Lovers card and this 4 of Wands card, trying to build something stable with this connection, a stable home life, a stable family life, stable connection. This is the pinnacle of that stability in the connection. This is where everyone is together and happy and fully appreciated and feeling fully loved. That seems to be what you're waiting on to happen. Now, we've also got to clarify this 3 of Wands, the 9 of Pentacles, the King of Swords, and the 6 of Swords. So this 9 of Pentacles, this is Virgo energy. Good thing it's showing up in your own reading here. Now this is a singles card. This is about with you or without you or even in spite of you. I'm single, I'm abundant, I'm prosperous in my own right. I'm totally self-sufficient. I don't need anyone to take care of me. I can do this physical 3D reality shit all on my own. I've got my finances in order. I've got my world in order here, and I don't need anyone to take care of me. Now, that doesn't mean that you don't want to be with someone. It just means that if worse comes to worse, you got this all on your own. Now, also to clarify that 3 of Wands, we have the King of Swords. This is Gemini energy. This Lovers card is also Gemini energy. This is a decision maker right here. This is someone who makes their decisions based on logic and reason. They're very analytical, very smart type of a person here. They're emotionally detached, though. They don't let their emotions get involved in their decision making. This is someone who's only interested in the truth and the facts of the matter. They don't care about the emotions behind what's going on or the story behind what's going on. They're only concerned with the truth and the facts. What's actually right here in front of me? What is it that I can see? What is the tangible shit right in front of me? And they're going to make their decisions based on that. Next, we have the Six of Swords. This is Aquarius energy. Now, this is a card of moving forward into calmer waters. It's about leaving the rough, choppy waters of the past behind you, moving forward into calm waters, into clear waters, where you have more clarity, where you're moving forward toward what it is that you actually want. Now, the woman and the child and the swords in this boat represent that, yes, even though you're moving forward, leaving the past behind you where it belongs and moving forward, you're doing so carrying some burdens or even some lessons from the past along with you. Now, the next card in your energy here, Gemini. We got a Gemini card here, that's why. So, Virgo, we have the Nine of Swords, Gemini energy. This is fears and worries and anxieties. This is about you thinking about something over and over and over again, to the point that it's actually starting to stress you out now. You could be having trouble going to sleep at night, having trouble staying asleep. Thinking about this, whatever this is that you're worried about, is stressing you out. Could be that you're still waiting on something. You're single right now. You probably don't want to be. You're trying to look at this logically. We saw you in that taking time to reflect on all of this and decide, is this worth investing in? Is this going to turn into what I want, or should I cut my losses and move on? We've got an energy here of leaving the past in the past and moving forward. Now, we also have this energy here in the shared energy between you of holding on tightly to something and not wanting to let go of it. It's entirely possible that you're trying to move forward past all that, and you got some fears and worries about this. So tell me more about this Nine of Swords for Virgo here in March 2021, please. Why is this Nine of Swords here? Let's get one more to clarify this Nine of Swords for Virgo, please. Yeah, there's a lot going on in your mind here. All these cards are trying to get away from me. Felt like I didn't have a good grip on them there. You just got an extra card. Bottom of the deck. There's that Ten of Cups again. This is Pisces energy. What, third time we've seen this card now? This happy fairy tale ending card. That's what you're worried about. That's what you're thinking about over and over again. That's what's starting to stress you out at this point. I think you feel like this is a powerful connection. It's a balanced connection. You want to fight for some stability. I feel like you're trying to move forward in this connection quickly. You're wanting this passionate new beginning. I don't know if you've made a love offer to your person and they haven't accepted it or rejected it yet. Maybe you've expressed some feelings and you're still waiting on them. Right now you're still single and you don't want to be. This is possible that it's your person holding on to something from the past. It's possible that both of you still have some attachments to the past that you haven't fully let go of yet. Whatever it is, there's some internal conflict happening for both of you, and this is going to be a game changer for both of you. Now, to clarify this Nine of Swords, we have the Queen of Wands, we have the Hanged Man, the Two of Swords, and the Wheel of Fortune. Queen of Wands, this is either Leo or Aries energy here. So we've got Aries out here, what, 3 times now if this is Aries? This is a bold, passionate, fiery, determined person. This is someone who knows exactly what they want. They're very in touch with their intuition, as represented by the black cat. This is someone who doesn't take no for an answer. She knows what she wants. She goes after what she wants, and she almost always gets what she wants. Now, the next card in your energy here to clarify that Nine of Swords is Pisces energy again. We've got Pisces here on the bottom of the deck. What, third time we've seen that? Now we've got more Pisces energy in this major arcana card, the Hanged Man. This is progress being halted. There is no forward movement in this connection right now. Things are stagnant. Now, the Hanged Man is hanging upside down because he's looking at things from a different perspective than he would normally look at things from. He's looking at things from a different point of view, different angles, and he's doing that trying to figure out what to do moving forward from here. We already saw this energy of trying to move forward for you trying to be very logical and analytical and very like head over heart in this while you're waiting on something. You're waiting on something because there is no forward movement here. There is no progress. I feel like this love offer has not been accepted, and you're worrying about, are we going to get to this 10 of Cups or not? Or is it time to cut my losses and move on? We've got the Queen of Swords here, Libra energy. This is an energy of speaking the truth about something. And you can see by the way she holds her hand out, she'll offer to let you speak your truth, but she already knows the truth. So the truth you speak to her, it better match the truth she already knows, or she's going to use that sword right there to cut you. So this is about speaking the truth on something. It's also about cutting off things and people that no longer serve you. But we do have an opportunity presenting itself here. An opportunity from the universe, from spirit, source, God, however you want to look at that. This is the seed that has the potential to grow into the 10 of Pentacles that we all want. We saw you contemplating on that 7 of Pentacles. Is this going to grow into the 10 of Pentacles I want, or should I cut my losses and move on? Well, it's got the potential to get there. Now, it's not the 10 of Pentacles in and of itself. That's the thing about these aces. They're just potential. If you have to grab them and do something with them. If you don't, they're just empty potential. But this has got the potential to be something very stable, abundant, and prosperous. It's just the brakes are kind of on it right now, and it's not really going anywhere just yet. 2 of Swords is next. This is more Libra energy. This is about a decision needing to be made. Only it's not being made, either because there's not enough information available to make that decision yet, or there's something that you don't see, hence that blindfold, or maybe there's just something that you don't want to see, something you don't want to look at, and that's preventing you from making the decision. Now, it's possible that this is your person's decision that they need to make, and it's just affecting you. It could be why you're in this feared, worrisome state, thinking about it and stressing out about it. There's no progress because there's a decision needing to be made that's not being made. Possibly because of some internal conflict, possibly because someone's holding on to something from the past that they don't want to let go of still. Whatever it is, that decision hasn't been made because of this Wheel of Fortune. Now, this is divine timing. This is the Wheel of Fate, the Wheel of Destiny. So this can represent a fated event. This can also represent a change in the luck and fortune. So if things have been going not as good as you want them to, like it looks like, this could represent a change in all of that. Now it's going to start going in a different direction. This can also represent like the universe or source or spirit turning that wheel in the background, making sure things line up the way they're supposed to so that what's supposed to happen actually does happen. Now you got a bonus card here in March 2021, Virgo. You got the Knight of Swords. Now this is the fastest moving knight in the deck. We've already seen the second fastest moving energy in the whole deck with this 8 of Wands here in your energy. Now you've got the fastest knight in the deck showing up in your energy. This also is about rushing forward and speaking the truth on something. It's also about rushing forward, taking rapid, decisive action. We see a very indecisive energy here. We see some sort of a change taking place to that indecisiveness. And now we've got a very fast, decisive energy happening. So that's looking pretty good here too. Tell me more about this Knight of Swords for Virgo in March 2021, please. Why is this Knight of Swords here? Okay. Let's get one more on this Knight of Swords for Virgo for March 2021. Okay, you're getting bonus cards every which way I turn here. No problem, I'll take it. Alright, bottom of the deck. You can't make this shit up, I'm telling you. The Lovers, Gemini energy here. Very first card out in the reading is usually the most important card. At least in your energy, this is the first card. It's also here on the bottom of the deck clarifying your last card, Gemini energy. I breathe you in, you breathe me in. We're soulmates, we're twin flames, we're a divine union, a divine counterparts. Divine feminine, divine masculine, whatever label you want to put on that, this is a very powerful love connection between the two of you. And this usually represents two people who are probably supposed to be together, like divinely guided here. We got the universe stepping in, turning the wheel in the background, making sure that what's supposed to happen is actually going to happen. looks like what's supposed to happen is this love connection. It's out here twice. That's rare for me to see the Lovers card twice on the table in the love reading. Clarify this Knight of Swords for you, Virgo. We got the Eight of Pentacles. We got the Page of Swords. We got the Four of Swords. And we got Justice. A lot of swords out here. Swords usually aren't such a great energy, although you've only really got one sword out here that's not such a great card, and that's this Two of Swords. That's not such a great energy, but that's changing. So not looking too shabby. This Eight of Pentacles, this is Virgo energy again. So here you are showing up in your own reading yet again. This is a card of work, like putting in the work on something, or being willing to put in the work, being willing to put in the time, effort, and energy on something. It's like you're rushing forward, being decisive now, putting in the work on something, or you're rushing forward, speaking the truth about willing to put in the work on this love connection here. Next card we have to clarify that Knight of Swords is the Page of Swords. So we've seen the Queen of Swords already. We've seen the King of Swords, the Knight of Swords. Now we've got the Page. So we've seen literally all the court cards in the sword suit here. Page of Swords is news and messages. This is communication with your person. This is also an energy of someone who's like a student, someone who's trying to study something, trying to learn something, trying to figure something out. This could be an energy of like keeping tabs on your person. This could just represent communicating with your person about being willing to put in the work, about communicating about this strong love connection here. And it could also mean that you're stalking them on social media and checking out their Twitter and their Facebook page, stalking them on Instagram, whatever. It could be any of those things, asking people about them, trying to figure something out about your person, possibly because you're getting a little bit tired of waiting here, you're getting a little bit tired of the progress being halted. Clearly, you're ready to move things forward a lot quicker than they're going. You're willing to fight for this connection, you're willing to put the work in on this connection. Now the next card here to clarify that Knight of Swords is the Four of Swords. This is more Libra energy. This is an energy of taking a pause, like taking a rest, taking a break, going internal to do some healing, to do some contemplation, to try and figure out what to do moving forward in this connection. And we've got the Libra card of the Major Arcana, the Justice card here. This is a card of balance. We've already seen the Minor Arcana version of this, the card of balance with the Six of Pentacles. Now we've got the Major Arcana counterpart here. This is balance. This is doing the right thing, the fair thing, the just thing. The sword that's in this card is used to sever things that aren't in balance. So balance can be restored and the right, fair, just thing can happen. I saw it with this card, the universe turning the wheel in the background, making sure that things line up so that what is supposed to happen actually does happen. It's what's supposed to happen, the right thing happening, is this love connection here. And you're willing to put the work in on it, and it looks like you're moving forward with this. You're moving forward, taking decisive action. If this was your indecision here, a decision that you need to make, that's changing. You're becoming much more decisive. You're putting the work in. You're figuring it out. I got two cards in a row of you figuring something out and then balancing things back out. So if this is your internal conflict, if this is you holding on tight to something, not wanting to let go of it, you're getting past that. I just noticed right under this Five of Wands is that Four of Swords again. Taking a pause, taking a break, figuring something out, figuring out what to do moving forward. And right under that is the Four of Wands again, which we already have out here in your energy. Stability of the home life, stability of the family life, stability of this connection. This is the 1111 card. This is manifesting what it is that you want into the physical 3D reality. Again, more Aries energy. Okay, now that's your energy for March 2021, Virgo. Let's take a look at your person's energy because they have the Queen of Coins, the Knight of Wands, and the Six of Wands. So this Queen of Coins, Queen of Pentacles, just depends on what deck you're using. This deck calls them coins. The standard Rider-Waite deck calls them pentacles. Either way, this is Capricorn energy. This is a very grounded, very stable, very abundant, like nurturing type of an energy, like a mothering type energy. This is about stability. This is someone who's good at managing the home life, the assets and resources of the home and of the family. So this is either your person's energy that we're talking about, or this is how your person is viewing you. Or it's just talking about the stability for your person here. So tell me more about this Queen of Coins for Virgo's romantic person of interest here in March 2021, please. Why is this Queen of Coins here for Virgo's person? Whoa, hey. Okay, we'll take those. That's cool. Let's get one more on this Queen of Coins for Virgo's person, please. Thank you. Bottom of the deck, we got the Seven of Swords. Now, I've seen this in the story on the bottom of the deck here, like underneath the top card, more than once now. Just didn't feel like it applied. Clearly it applies, or it wouldn't be here. This Seven of Swords is Aquarius energy. Now, this is either like trying to get away with something, like lying, cheating, stealing, sneaking around behind your back, being deceptive. Overall, it's an energy of trying to get away with something. Now, that's not all it means. Another meaning for this card is self-preservation, like not wanting to be hurt. That's the whole reason the dude's stealing these swords. He doesn't want those swords to be used against him. He doesn't want to be hurt by those swords, so he's stealing them to prevent them from hurting him. Now, this can also be an energy of leaving something behind, because this guy can only carry 5 swords and he's got to leave 2 swords behind. So this doesn't feel like sneaky energy whatsoever here based on what I'm seeing out here. This feels more like, at least at this point, it feels more like not wanting to be hurt. We've got this internal conflict happening, taking a pause to heal, to rest, to try and figure something out about stability. We've got a Tower moment happening about, some passionate new beginning where there's a love offer on the table that hasn't been accepted or rejected because there's this holding on to something from the past. It's possible that your person was hurt in the past and they're afraid of getting hurt again, and they're holding on to that fear. They're holding on to that, like, not wanting to be hurt, and that could be the thing that's preventing them from accepting the love offer or moving this connection forward. Yeah, right underneath this Seven of Swords, we've got the Five of Wands again, more Leo energy, internal conflict, pulling themselves in multiple different directions here. Not certain what to do, because a piece of them is like, no, we can't get hurt. But then another piece of them is like, this is a good connection. And then they don't know what to do. They're fighting with themselves. Looks like that's coming to an end, though. We have that Ten of Swords again, a swift ending to something. And we've got the Lovers card right underneath that. So what, the third time now we've seen the Lovers card? This is a very powerful, I just got goosebumps like crazy. Ooh, yes, this is a powerful love connection. Your person is torn. They're internally conflicted because a piece of them wants this love connection really bad, and another piece of them is scared like hell of getting hurt again. They've probably already been through this Ten of Swords stuff in the past. They've probably already been stabbed in the back in the past and been left laying there bleeding out all over the place, and they're scared of that happening to them again. Can't make this up. Ten of Cups. Happy fairy tale ending. A big piece of them wants this connection. Big time. Now, to clarify, this Queen of Coins, this stability of like the home life, this is who would manage the Ten of Coins, the Ten of Pentacles. This is like a mothering type of an energy here. Very stable, very abundant, very nurturing. To clarify that, we have the Fool, the King of Wands, and we have another major arcana card with the Strength card. Now, the Fool is the very first card of the major arcana. It's the very first card of the tarot deck. It's card 0. That 0 represents absolutely nothing and the potential for everything all at the same time. Now, this card is really about taking a leap of faith. It's about your person not needing to know what all the steps are from beginning to end before they take the first step with you. Not needing to know what the outcome is going to be before they take the first step with you. Ooh, my head is tingling. This is about them having that blind faith to just say, you know what, screw it. I'm going to just jump off the cliff and figure out how to grow my wings on the way down. I'm going to figure out how to work this as we move along. Next card to clarify that Queen of Coins is the King of Wands. Now, we already have the Queen of Wands out here. So we've got King and Queen of Wands. This is counterparts. These are, ooh, goosebumps again. Woo! These are two cards that are supposed to be together. And for me, represents two people who are probably supposed to be together. I feel like I've said that like a broken record in this reading here. Seen the Lovers card, 4 times now. We've seen the King and Queen of Swords out here. We've got the King and Queen of Wands physically on the table right now. This is someone who's bold, passionate, fiery, determined, Sagittarius, Leo energy. This is someone who knows exactly what they want. They go after what they want with bold, passionate, fiery determination. They don't take no for an answer. They don't let obstacles get in their way. They see things through until the end. They don't give up. They go get what they want. Very next card to clarify that Queen of Coins is more Leo energy. This is the Strength card. This is about tapping into their inner strength. Now, every time I see this card, it tells me that your person has been through some very difficult situation. Like I said, they've probably been hurt in the past. They've probably experienced this 10 of Swords getting stabbed in the back in the past, which is why they're internally conflicted here. They've been through a difficult situation. And this is about them digging down deep, tapping into their inner strength to be able to make it through this. Tapping into their inner courage to face their fears, to be able to make it through this. Now, it could also be about them trying to tame the beast within, trying to rein themselves in, trying to hold themselves back, not do anything too hasty, not make any kind of a mistake by acting too quick or letting their emotions get the best of them. But I feel like this is them tapping into their internal strength, focusing on what it is that they actually want and saying, you know what, screw it, I'm going for it. Now, the next card that your person has in their energy for March 2021, Virgo, is the Knight of Wands. This is the second fastest knight in the deck. We've already got the fastest knight in the deck with that Knight of Swords out here in your energy. Now, your person's got the second fastest knight, the fastest knight that's left in the deck anyway. This is about rushing forward, taking rapid, decisive, or rapid, passionate action towards something that they have passion and desire for. So tell me more about this Knight of Wands for Virgo's person, please. Why is this Knight of Wands here? Okay, let's get 2 more cards on this Knight of Wands for Virgo's person, please. Cool, cool, cool. Nice. Bottom of the deck, we have the Ace of Pentacles. Already saw this one's too. This is an opportunity presenting itself. Opportunity from the universe being handed over here. This is the seed that has the potential to grow into the 10 of Pentacles that we all want. Now, again, it's not the 10 of Pentacles. It's got the potential to get there, though. It's going to take work. It's going to take time, effort, and energy. That work is right here in your energy already. Now, again, this is an opportunity. You have to grab it. Your person has to grab this and do something with it, or it's just empty potential. It's not really going to go anywhere if they don't. It looks like they're about to, though, because to clarify this second fastest moving knight in the deck, rushing forward, taking rapid, passionate action, we got the Knight of Swords, we got Judgment, and we got the King of Pentacles. So this Knight of Swords is the fastest moving knight in the deck. Second time we've seen that one here. This is about rushing forward and speaking the truth. Rushing forward, taking rapid, decisive action on something. Very next card to clarify that Knight of Wands is Judgment. Now, this is a card about passing their own final verdict and judgment on a situation, as in making a final decision on something. Very decisive energy, rushing forward, taking decisive action, making a damn decision here. About the stability here, this is the King of Pentacles. This is Virgo energy. They're making a decision about Virgo. They're rushing forward very, very quickly toward Virgo, which is all looking good, all looking good. Also, we now have King and Queen of Pentacles out here on the board. So we got King and Queen of Wands on the board. We saw the King and Queen of Swords. We've seen the Lovers like 312 times or something now. Now we've got more counterparts out here. 2 more cards that are supposed to be together. Again, representing 2 people who were probably supposed to be together. We've got the universe turning the wheel in the background to make sure that what's supposed to happen actually happens. we've got justice out here. This is the right thing. This is the just thing. This is what's supposed to happen. Your person's moving forward toward their Virgo here, trying to create some stability. Now, the final card in your person's energy here for March 2021 is the Six of Wands. This is Leo energy. This is a card of recognition, as in your person being recognized for something, but much more likely it's your person recognizing something, like coming to some sort of a recognition themselves, either about themselves or about you or about the strength of this connection. They're having some sort of a recognition about that. And this is also about moving forward in success and victory. Tell me more about this Six of Wands for Virgo's person, please. Why is this Six of Wands here for Virgo's person? Get two more on this Six of Wands. So funny, when that card jumped out, it landed exactly where it would be if I was going to pick it up manually and place it right there. It just landed there. Tells me that card is supposed to be there. On the bottom of the deck, we have a Five of Swords. Now, this is Aquarius energy. This represents some sort of a painful situation. This is like, fives are conflict. So this is like a conflict in their thoughts, a conflict in their communication. So this can represent like your person having negative thoughts about themselves, negative thoughts about the connection. It could be that they were holding on to some painful situation from their past. This represents a painful situation. It can also represent walking away from a painful situation. You see the dude standing here with this smug look on his face, and he's got all the swords. Well, he's got all the swords because he was doing these people wrong. He wasn't treating them fairly, and they got sick of that. So they threw their swords down and they're like, you know what, dude, I'm done with this. You're not being fair. You're not treating me right. So they threw their swords down and walked away from this painful situation. So it could be that what's going on is your person is recognizing something finally about the painful situation that they went through. Yes, that's Five of Pentacles is next. This is a card of abandonment. This is about being cast aside. This is about being left out in the cold. It's about feeling like they're not good enough. They could have been having negative thoughts about themselves. We saw that Seven of Swords where they don't want to be hurt. We saw the Ten of Swords where they probably got stabbed in the back by somebody in the past. There was a painful situation. They're the one holding on to the pain from the past. I see nothing about that in your energy here. They're holding on to some painful situation. They probably got abandoned. They probably got left out in the cold by somebody in the past, and it's still affecting them. And this looks like they're having some recognition about that, realizing that, holy shit, it's not Virgo. Virgo didn't hurt me. This is all from my past. This is all baggage that I need to just let go of. It's facing their fears, tapping into their inner strength to be able to get past this difficult situation and take that leap of faith. Yet, you can't make this up. The World is next. This is the ending of one cycle, the beginning of a beautiful new cycle. It's also the final card of the Major Arcana. So in your person's energy, we're going from the very first card of the Major Arcana all the way to the very last card of the Major Arcana. There is a complete cycle here for your person. Whatever this BS is that they're dealing with is coming to an end, and new cycle is about to begin. A new cycle that allows them to move forward in success and victory. Most likely with you. To clarify that Six of Wands, we have the Queen of Cups, we have the Emperor, and we have the Knight of Cups. So this Queen of Cups, this is Cancer energy. This represents there is a lot of love and emotions in this connection. Your person feels a lot of love for you. They want to give their love and emotions to you. This can also represent that they're viewing you in this light, that you are this loving, mothering, nurturing type of an energy, or your person is a loving, mothering, nurturing type of an energy. We've already seen similar energy in that Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Coins out here. So yeah, they're wanting to give their love and emotions to you. It looks like whatever this painful stuff is that's coming to an end. Oh dang, there's more under here. The very next card past the World is the Hierophant. Taurus energy, this is a card of commitment. This is a card of taking things to the next level. We've also got the Emperor here, Aries energy. This is an energy of taking control of a situation, taking charge of a situation. Now, the Emperor is a master manifester. We've seen that Four of Wands in your energy. We see the Four of Wands here in the story on the bottom of the deck for the overall energy of the reading. Manifestation, master manifester. All the tools, all the abilities, all the resources, everything he needs to put together a plan to get what he wants, and then to execute that plan to get what he wants. So this is your person taking control of this painful situation, taking control of this abandonment issue that they dealt with, putting an ending to that cycle so they can move forward in some sort of a commitment with you, looking like, because you represent wish fulfillment to them. This Nine of Cups is wish fulfillment. So this is all looking really good. And we get to the final card to clarify their energy, and we have the Knight of Cups. Knights are action takers. Cups are about love and emotions. So this is actions toward love and emotions. This is your person either coming forward and accepting this love offer, coming forward making a love offer to you. That's what's going on. That's what this Tower moment is. This is a game changer, because you're not going to be waiting anymore. It's going to change everything. Your person's not still stuck in the past. They're still not holding on to all this painful situation from the past. They're finally taking control of that. They've recognized this about themselves. They're taking control. They're making a decision about that. They're rushing forward very rapidly toward their Virgo, moving forward in success and victory, making a love offer. And that is going to change the game for both of you. Now, if you still have questions that you want answered about this situation or your relationship, click on any of the videos that just appeared on your screen right now. And when you do, you'll be taken to more Virgo love readings that can give you more insight and more clarity about what's really going on in your particular situation. And I'll see you in the next video.